Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Duncan out there with Durant. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Doncic. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Oakland, Jordan is out there with Hardaway. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Bender, and it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Oakland wins the tip. Jordan passes to Bender. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. O'Neal with the steal. Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Durant. Duncan outside. Pass to Drexler. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Now here's Doncic. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Duncan kicks to Drexler. And he lays it straight in.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A nice shot by Doncic.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin. And if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Here is Durant. After Penny Hardaway's bucket, shoots over Bender, and Shaq pulls it down. Drexler against Jordan. James. Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Now, here's Doncic. Over Hardaway. Doncic, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Oakland. 6-point lead. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Clyde Drexler. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Doncic outside. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Jordan with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Hardaway. Shaq passes to Hardaway. The 3 from LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And Drummond kicks to Duncan. DeRozan against Jordan to stop the run. And it's Drummond missing. Oakland leading by 11. Jordan outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression. And Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
And they have owned the paint so far. and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Duncan. Davis is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Drummond finds Davis. Back to Drummond. Pass to Durant. Drummond sets the screen for KD. Oakland grabs the miss. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. And KD, good for 3.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Wasted no time on that one.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has yet to score. LeBron with some nice D. Jordan with the ball. With the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
And a new group getting ready for Oakland. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Green comes in for LeBron. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bender. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hardaway.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Davis against Curry. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Oakland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oakland.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green is out there with Weber. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Thompson. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. Drexler's checked in. DeRozan. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Oakland. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Here's Gay outside, drains it from beyond the arc. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's DeBusschere. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Now here's Gay. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here is Davis.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Weber. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now, here's Drexler. Here's Davis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And that one's good by Gay.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Inside, here's DeBusschere. And Drummond throws it down.
Andre Drummond, my goodness, throw it up high, let him finish the rest.
Here's Green. Outside for Curry. Pass to Gay. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's DeBusschere. Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. DeBusschere's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. And with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Weber dishes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Latrey. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Davis kicks to Durant. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got his first bucket in this one. Oklahoma City trails by 17. Durant in the corner. Back to Drexler. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Drexler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant with it. He picks him up defensively.
You simply can't fight on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Thunder. Luka Doncic comes in for Davis. Good on the second free throw. Oakland leading by 16. Gay in the corner. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Now, here's Doncic. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Gay. Outside to Weber. Pass to Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Green, the pass to Weber. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Oakland leads by 21. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big come. Back, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Doncic. So for Oklahoma City right now, Doncic out there with Drexler. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Duncan. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got the first points of the second half here for Oklahoma City. Here's Hardaway.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Now, here's Doncic. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Doncic against Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. Oakland leading by 23. LeBron passes to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. We've seen Penny Hardaway really having a great game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
90 seconds now into the second half. Drexler passes to Drummond. And the rejection by James.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And stolen by Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Oklahoma City. Outside, KD. A wide open look for Drexler. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oakland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Hardaway hits them both. Now Doncic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Drexler outside. To the middle to end the cold streak. That's tipped. Pass to James. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Duncan. Still without a basket. Durant finds Doncic. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on LeBron James.
Team foul.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Clyde Drexler. Hardaway with him. Guarded now by Durant.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
looking to end his cold spell in the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
From deep LeBron. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. 6 points for him.
A shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Jordan's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Duncan, and Oakland going with a whole new group out on the floor. And Oklahoma City making a change here, and Duncan drops them both.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. DeBusschere is checked in. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. DeRozan against Irving. DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Here's Davis. Oakland grabs the miss. A 3 from Gay. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Gay's got 11 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Oakland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And his we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Rudy Gay. Irving is out there with Johnson. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Green in at the power forward position. From the arc. And it's Drexler with the rebound. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Davis. To the inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Gay outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Gotta admire the fast release of Gay. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to shoot.
Rosen dishes to Davis. Pass to Davis. To Rosen with it. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. KD looking around. And it's Davis missing. Now Oakland with it. A nice shot by Irving. And so here is Oklahoma City. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, number 22, Dave DeBusschere.
Johnson against Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Davis. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And then Irving slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Davis kicks to Drexler. Shot to stop the run. Oakland grabs the miss. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. There's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Davis. Chamberlain against Davis. They double-team Chamberlain. Irving for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Thunder, Andre Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. Duncan comes in for DeBusschere. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Baron Davis. Now, here's Doncic. Durant with a wide open look. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Pass to Johnson.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Doncic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Gay's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Oakland. Gay's got an outstanding percentage from long range. Hitting 5 of 7, that's 71%.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Shot clock at 6. Oakland needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Gay.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Drexler. 59 seconds left in the game. Duncan can't hit. Now Oakland with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Count that one.
Yeah, and Gay is a volume shooter. He knows he's out there to score. Love watching him catch fire.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. They're up by 36. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Duncan. On the wing, Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Shaq.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Duncan, the pass to Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Thunder, Andre Drummond.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pass to Hardaway.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hardaway hits them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Drexler. So it's Oakland picking up the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Penny Hardaway.